morning, YouTube. Matt M. Roy back again. This is Sunday, a very beautiful Sunday at that, albeit a little bit cold. It is the 10th of April, 2016. And I'm sure by now you guys are asking, Matt, what happened to your hair? Well, I decided to get myself a haircut. As you guys know, if you've seen my video from yesterday, I picked up a trimmer, a battery-powered Norelco trimmer at a garage sale yesterday. We got it for about $5, and I read on that when I was going through the instruction booklets that not only can use as a trimmer, but it's actually designed to cut hair. So I asked Dad this morning, I said, Dad, can you try to cut my hair with it this morning? He said, sure. So we went outside and went on the grass in the back with one of the patio chairs. I gave him the trimmer, I set it to the number 3, and I said, go to town. And this was the result. I'm absolutely shocked that that battery-powered trimmer could cut my whole head. Not only did it cut my hair, when you're done, you take the little guard off. I was able to do all the trimming, get all the little edges nice and clean. It still had a full charge. I was absolutely shocked. That is one of the best things I've ever seen. And for those of you that don't know, and I know I've mentioned this many times, I have extremely thick hair. My hair is not thinned in the least. In my 30s now, and I mean, it's ridiculous how thick this hair is. I do this about once a year. I try to trim my hair, albeit I don't usually go this low. I think next time I'll set it to the number 4 setting. This is supposed to be number 3. I think the settings might be a little bit off because this is actually a crew. To me, this is like a number 1. So next time I get a haircut with that thing, I'll set either to the number 4 or 5 setting, but I'm actually okay with this because my hair grows like a weed. It grows so quickly, and when the weather is really warm out, it's nice to be able to get some fresh air up there. I'm just totally shocked that it actually worked. I did not think that that little battery-powered trimmer, and that's really what it's sold as, a trimmer, could actually cut hair. I mean, I probably could have cut someone else's hair with it after I was done. I'm just absolutely shocked. Well, I got a few updates for you guys. I know those of you that have seen my video from yesterday, I've gotten a lot of comments about that HP computer. Just to recap for those of you that didn't see my garage sale pickups video yesterday, I got a HP Pavilion Beats Audio Edition desktop computer at a garage sale. It has the AMD FX 6-core processor. I believe it's the 6120. Don't quote me on that. I have to look at it again. It has 10 gigabytes of RAM. It came with a ATI Radeon HD 7450, but I've actually taken that out and I put in my 6670 because that's actually a better card, even though it's a generation older. It has more cores in it, and has the faster, I believe that has GDDR5 memory in that, and the 7000 series only has the GDDR3, so that was a better card all around. So I put that card in there. The only thing I had to do was add a hard drive to it. The gentleman sold it to me for $5. That's right, guys, I got that thing for $5. For security reasons, took out the hard drive. Now, unfortunately, he also took out the hard drive cage, so I had to fashion some way to actually get the hard drive, to get a hard drive in there. So what I did is I took the Media Center PC, and for those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, it is that one that I have sitting right over there. That's the one that used to be in my alcove over here. Now, of course, that's the 6-core system I got yesterday. So basically what I did is I took the cage out of that computer, the old HP, and I was able to fit it in the 6-core system. It's not a perfect fit, but I was able to latch the bottom on one of the hooks that it had, and one of the screws did fit in, and then I was able to take the little button that's usually used to release the original cage, and I was able to kind of bend that towards the cage that I put in. So it's in there nice and tight, and I was really amazed as to how well it worked. Now, the second question you're probably asking is then, Matt, how do you have a hard drive in that computer since you took out the cage? Well, let me show you how that worked out. It was really a stroke of luck. So I'm going to bring you over here and show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so this is the computer that I had there before. This is an HP Pavilion. This is model P6774Y PC. This one has a Phenom 2 840 quad core. It now has 8 gigabytes of DDR3 memory. I actually upgraded that. Still has the 1 terabyte hard drive, the DVD burner, and I actually put my GeForce GT 640 card in here. Still has the wireless, and it is running Windows 10 now instead of Windows 7. And I'll go ahead and show you guys the specs on this really quickly. There you go. Like I said, it's the same processor with 8 gigabytes of RAM. It's running the 64-bit version of Windows 10. Of course, it is with 8 gigabytes of memory. Has a 1 terabyte conventional hard drive. It's a Western Digital drive. It's actually the drive, the original drive out of my Dell XPS 8700, because since I've put the SSD in there and then I have the 2 terabyte drive, I really had no need for it. And I'm actually thinking of upgrading that computer with another 2 or 3 terabyte internal drive. And as you can see, if I go to the right section here, this is the GeForce card. It's the GeForce GT 640. This is the card that was in my Dell XPS 8700. This is a 2 gigabyte card. It's got 2 gigabytes of dedicated memory. Shares 4 gigs with the system for a total of a little over 6 gigabytes in memory. This is a fantastic card. I remember when I first got this card, cost me about $120 or $140. It was a very expensive card and still in excellent condition. Wow, I actually had to get a screwdriver to get the thumb screw off. I guess I don't know my own strength. I remember putting it on finger tight yesterday, but there we go. Getting there. And just pull this off. So this is the inside of that computer, and as you can see, this is where the original hard drive cage would have went, and would have attached down here. Has 4 little hooks that it goes into. This helps keep it in place. This is basically this part on the other system, the 6-core. I had to bend this up, and that's what actually is helping hold that in place. Luckily, I was able to get 2 of these hooks to work as well, so that one is nicely secured. And the other one also had the screw here, and I was able to screw one of those in, so hopefully that won't go anywhere. I don't think it will. So how did I get another hard drive in this computer? Well, unlike the 6-core HP, they made provisions right here for a hard drive. That way, if you needed to, this rail got lost or broken, you could still stick a hard drive in here. So I have that 1 terabyte hard drive in here, and even if you want to add a second hard drive in here, it is still possible. There's 1 of 2 ways to do it. You could use some double-sided tape and put it down here because there's plenty of room on the bottom here. Or, theoretically, you could get a 5 1/4 inch to 3.5 inch adapter and actually put in where the empty bay is for the extra optical drive. So, you guys are probably asking by now, what am I going to do with this? Well, I have this listed on Craigslist because I don't have any need for this computer anymore. I have the 6-core over there. I have my quad-core laptop, my quad-core desktop over here. I have the dual-core gateway, and then, of course, my 2 vintage systems down here. I just don't have a place to put it anymore, so it's listed on Craigslist right now. I've went over all the specs. I'm asking $220 for it, which I think is a fantastic deal considering what this computer actually has in it. It's got a full array of memory card ports up here, 12 in 1, and this does support high-capacity SD cards. It's got the dual-layer DVD burner up here with Light Scribe. Again, this is a empty bay. You could put either another hard drive or maybe even another optical drive in here. Plus, it's got your 2 front USB ports, headphone and microphone jack. So yeah, I mean, this computer is in really good shape, and for those of you interested, I'll show you the caps on this are all solid capacitors. There's no electrolytics here. They're all sealed caps. They're all in really good shape. The video card works. There's no extraneous noises from the fans. Fans are all running nice and clear. Even the power supply fan is in good shape. It's all cleaned out. And the one cool thing about this computer, like I've said, it has 8 gigabytes of RAM, but there are 2 extra slots here So you could theoretically bring this. I believe this board supports up to 16 gigabytes of memory. Me personally, I've never had a need to go up that high on this computer because it was just used for media center purposes. But if you added another couple of gigs of memory, even as it sits, this is a really good low to mid-ranged gaming rig. Somebody who's just starting to get into gaming and wants to buy something that they can play decent games, modern day games with, but not spend a lot of money. And for the 220, I'm also including this 20-inch Dell LCD, plus the keyboard and the mouse. So if you guys are interested, let me know. I do have it advertised locally, and I have a couple of people interested, but no takers as of yet. Alright guys, well, my camcorder is informing me that I'm running out of tape once again. I'm going to go ahead and end the vlog here for today. There are some other things coming up in the near future. I am going to do another one of those MREs. I'm going to do a review of one of those. I have 3 of them left, and I think one is the spaghetti and meatballs, the pot roast, and the chicken with cavatelli. And I'll probably do the chicken with cavatelli before I do anything else. Please continue to subscribe to my channel. I'm steadily hitting, I've actually hit 3,000 subscribers according to the Creator Studio, and we're just going to go up from there. Please remember to like and subscribe. And as always, have a blessed day, everybody.